Okay, so I saw Immaculate over the weekend, and I've yet to do a review on it because I let it simmer for a little bit, and I kind of forgot to do a review, honestly, so forgive me. But this movie was something that I didn't know how to take at first. I didn't know what I was going to get into. I know Sydney Sweeney is like an up and coming actress. She's in like everything. She was just recently on SNL. And she's very talented. She's a very talented actress despite what other people can say. Yes, she's very beautiful, but she's definitely got a lot of talent. And this movie, on the surface, on the surface of this movie, it seems like your generic religious type of horror movie. Maybe you don't know if you're getting like a possession or if you're getting something like, like The Omen or Rosemary's Baby or something like that. We've seen a lot of these horror tropes in cinema throughout the years. And part of it, you kind of get dabbles of a lot of that stuff, but there's layers to this movie. That's the difference. Where this movie goes, it's like it gets more fucked up the more it goes, and it gets more suspenseful. The way it's introduced to you, and you're like Sydney Sweeney as somebody that's going to be a nun over in Italy, and something just doesn't seem right here, and it's like she's unfolding this mystery of this place and what's going on here, and it went in directions that I wasn't expecting. Yeah, you do get some type of horror tropes and stuff like that, like in like the typical possession movies or whatever. You get like birds running into the window, or somebody just falls off of a building or kills himself or something like that. You get these weird imageries. Neon is kind of like the sister to A24 films. I feel like I've always kind of felt like that for a while now. But this movie was really good. It was really well made. It was very well directed. It was very well acted. The climax is fucked up, like where it goes, and like even like the last shot of the movie will have your jaw just open, like you didn't even want to get out of your. I didn't want to get out of my seat. I was just sitting there like, holy fuck. Like it was kind of devastating in a little ways, and it was kind of shocking, and it was kind of like, oh, they actually went there. I didn't think that they would like actually do that, and I don't even know if I like that. Like it almost makes you feel dirty a little bit. Like when you get out of this movie, it's one of those movies where it's like, okay, wasn't expecting that, didn't know it was going to go that intense, didn't know it was going to be that fucked up. I need to go wash this off. I need to go home and take a shower. That's how I felt. Like some of those movies that you watch and it's just like it just kind of goes over the limit. Like it's like okay, that was a little disturbing there. That's where this movie goes, and it kind of ends abruptly too. In that aspect, I wish it didn't. And that's like a trope that's going on in, especially in horror cinema. It's like movies just ending abruptly. I'm kind of not a fan of that, but in this movie, it's kind of done well. It's kind of like, all right, it's done. That's it. And where it leaves you is kind of like you don't know how you feel when we're leaving that theater, depending on how you feel about certain subjects. You're just kind of like, that was a little fucked up. I can't believe they went that far. And just seeing this one shot, there's like this one shot that's very, very impressive that Sydney Sweeney did, of where the camera doesn't even cut. The camera doesn't cut, and we just see emotion on her face and what she's going through, and this pain and this agony, and it's like it just doesn't cut, and that shows the range of Sydney Sweeney. So don't put her in a box. Put her in more movies. She is a powerhouse. She is awesome. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's awesome in horror. I haven't seen some of the rom-coms she's done, but I've heard they're great. Gonna check those out. I want to see more stuff that Sydney Sweeney does. Yeah, and this movie was great. This movie was such a good movie. This is one of those movies, I don't know if you'd watch it more than once. It's kind of one of those movies where it leaves you kind of like, oh, I kind of feel a little nasty now. Like, I don't know if I want to endure that again, Like, so yeah, it's like one of those, like, it's so good, but it's a one and done, at least for me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Full review of this over on my YouTube channel, Destination Station. Link is in the bio. Love you guys. Almost to 3,000 subs over on YouTube. So yeah, get me there. And what did you think about Immaculate? And what do you think about Sydney Sweeney? Did you like her acting or what? So, yeah, let me know in the comments. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you another time. Peace out!